Hello Possums, Dreymasmith here. Still at our hotel, but only for a very short while. I just want to show you a couple of things. Firstly, if you haven't seen the video, I furnished it. If you have seen the video, you know exactly what's going on. Otherwise, hopefully I've got a link on the screen and or in the description so you can see what I did and how I did it. But also out the back here, I've made a little start out here. I've got a little awning. This is eventually going to be a little seating area for guests, and there'll be a path coming down from the rotunda and a little garden. And I got this back area done, and I know there's a word for this type of space, and I'm blowed if I can remember what it is. It's driving me bonkers. But we've got proper supports underneath, and I've got oak for most of them, and then down near the waterline I've got spruce, so it just looks like the wood down here is wetter than the wood here. Just adds that little bit to it. But we are not spending our day here. I'm going round to the dock. I'm going to get my little boat, and we're going for a little ride. Alright, here we are at the little jetty. I'll just back out. Now every time I go down to the trading halls, which you can just see from here, I get a little annoyed with myself because they're still empty. And they shouldn't be empty, but they are. So today we are going to make a start on fixing that. I am going to go to Borscht and put a business proposal to my mending book villager, because 14 emeralds in a book for a mending book, that's pretty good. But as to everyone else, I'm going to make a villager breeder. Just having a look. Oh, that's a long way down. Let's not. Oh, wow. I think there is a mine down there. Ha ha. Right, I'll be investigating that, but on another day. That's brilliant. Sorry, love mines. Okay, now I've looked at a number of different designs for the villager breeder. Oh, that's fantastic. Wow, thank you. I looked at Frilioth's, and he's got a couple of really good ones. And I looked at Avamance's, and he's also got a really good one. And Ilmango. And I kept coming back to Nembon. Nembon's got the one I want to use because I really don't want to go trapping villagers or locking them in boxes or having someone shoved underground. I want one where they can just, to a certain extent, free range. But I also need one that, while I'm working on that thing, won't just fill up chock-a-block with villagers. Now, if I had that thing finished and I wasn't over here, I'd be clearing this island and building my villager breeder here. But I'm not going to do that because there is an off switch for the one I've chosen, but it's a little bit difficult. And the easiest way to turn it off is just to unload the chunks. So, if you can see, there are some torches here. Those torches on that island mark where chunks are no longer loaded from that. So I have to build my farm beyond that. So to that end, I'm going to build it here. So what I need to do is even this out and then I'm going to extend it with dirt, and I'm going to build it up out of the water so I don't have to worry about drowned. So what I'm going to do next is basically get it evened out and get my dirt platform built. I'm going to clear some of the trees off there just so I can see if there's trouble coming. So I'll see you when I've done all that. On what is now a platform rather than an island, I have cut it back a bit here and here, and it's well built out on this side and fully filled, so I won't have things spawning under it. What I need to do now is start putting in our irrigation holes, and also marking the middle where the doors are going to go for our villager breeder. So I need that. Now I have got a spade. I'm not going to use it because it's a super spade and it's going to cut out far too many things. So let's start with working out where our water buckets are going to go and refilling them too. I have a handy infinite water source right here. Yes, I'm making all this farmland so that after the villagers get going they can feed themselves. Now this is the basic platform. I also have to work out a way of getting villagers I want out of this and over to the trading hall, and I have to make a little AFK spot for myself. Alright, next thing I need to do is put a border on this thing. Now, this villager breeder works. It's not the most efficient thing in the world, but it works. It is not elegant. It is eccentric. So, no apologies for that. It just is what it is. Right, I'll hoe the rest of this and get the buckets in. See you in a minute. Okay, one field all hoed. I will get that diamond hoe worn down sooner rather than later. We're very close. Alright, now I need to put doors in. The great thing I love about this farm is no one has to live in a hole in the ground. I'll try to remember to link in Nembon's video because it really is worth watching. Okay, so we need to go down 6 blocks below ground level. So this is 1, 2, 3, got to be careful of the super spade, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I need dirt with me because I'm going to need to fill those back in. Okay. Now, I take out, well, I only need to take out the 2 that'll fit the door, but because it's sand, I will fill it in with wood. Okay. We'll do the same again. And I'll fill it with wood, and on these 2 sides as well. Alright, now technically you only need 3 doors, but I've got 4 spaces, so why not use all 4? Next I'm going to pop a block in the bottom and 3 ladders, and at the top a trapdoor. Now the great thing about the trapdoor is if you put it on the same side as your ladder, it becomes the top part of the ladder. You can just climb up. That's our door mechanism done. I don't need to put a villager in there. It's finished. Alright, next. Things from the box. And the things from the box were lily pads and jack-o'-lanterns. So yes, I've got more irrigation holes than I need, but each one also doubles as a light source, and it also ensures that I get irrigation right out to all the edges. And also this stops villagers from walking into holes, jumping out and squishing farmland. There we go. Next I'm going to put a fence around it, and then we'll get on with the roof. Alright, is it just me, or is that weird? That is weird, isn't it? Okay, one fence most of the way around. I will replace the crafting table with fence, but for the moment it has its own uses. I'm going to put posts at each of the corners and then in the centres so that we can support a roof on this thing, because the last thing I want is any of my villagers turning into witches. That would not be a good thing. Okay, next I need cobble slabs, and I'll need quite a few. I'll probably make up another lot. Yep. Right, I want to get on top because it's just going to be easier. I'm going to put this all the way around, and then I'm going to put it 2 more rows out. That's going to take a little while. I'll see you shortly. Right, I've only gone around twice, but I'm going to do the next bit and then I'll do the final row out. So in the centres, and it's handily marked by this line of jack-o'-lanterns, I'm going to go in, but I'm not going to go right to the middle, because this block here has to maintain sky access for those doors down there to be registered as valid. So I'll do the same on the other 3 spokes. There we are. So we've got a cross shape with a hole in the middle. And I'm going to make each of these arms here 3 blocks wide. Do you know, I'm thinking I might dig out some of the island below this and turn it into like a barge, because it looks a bit barge-like. I'm bringing it in 1 more on the outside edges. And now I'm putting in more jack-o'-lanterns. 1 in each corner of these squares. And then 2 blocks of glass and 2 blocks of glass along an edge, and another jack-o'-lantern. And then I just fill in the middle with the jack-o'-lanterns down there, the jack-o'-lanterns up here, and the ability to see sky. There's going to be plenty of light. There we are, all done. One last thing. Oh, not all done, sorry. There we are. Now for the last thing, which is a block of glass in the middle so that this block still has sky access. Now, I had thought about putting an off switch in, which was basically cutting off sky access, but after a discussion with Frillioth, thank you so much, Frill, I've realised it's a bit of a pointless waste, and because I'm out of chunk loading range of the transport centre and well out of chunk loading range of home, an off switch is a bit redundant anyway. So that's it. Let's get back down. Let's remove the crafting table. And yeah, sorry I don't have my axe with me. There we are. What I've got to do now is plant a whole lot of carrots and then go get a couple of villagers and get this thing started. And here we are coming up on the barge with our second villager. I've requested the presence of 2 nitwits from Borscht. Suggested that maybe a life on the sea was more agreeable. And they both very kindly said yes. I just have to... That's it. Whoops. Come on, in you go. That's it. Come on. Yeah, you don't want to be there. Now, getting the first one in was easy because there were no other villagers. Getting the second one in, just got to make sure the first one doesn't run out. Come on. That's it. Come on. Come on, in you go. That's it. Now, I probably do not have enough carrots. I'll throw 3 to you. You're going to pick them all up. Yes, that means I don't have enough. And we'll throw 2 to you. Means you probably don't have enough either. But hopefully they'll at least start socialising. That would be nice. Come on, notice each other. Say hello. Make friends. You're here for the duration, guys. There we are. Now I need to get out of the way. Oh, it's working. Look. Look, look, look. It's working. I probably have to get more carrots. I can wait till some of these grow. But it shouldn't be too long. And we'll start getting babies. And when I get a farmer, the farmer can feed them all. And we'll have a villager breeder up and going. I'm just coming over here. I have made the ugliest little AFK hut. I will fix it up, but it will do for the moment. It's got an iron door because iron doors don't count to villager breeders, so it won't upset those guys over there. But the carrots can grow. These guys can decide if they like each other. And we've got a villager breeder! Oh dear, looks like that poor nitwit's having a little bit of a frustrating time. I really need to get more carrots involved here. But anyway, that's it. We'll come back next time and see how they've gone, what we've got, and start sorting out the trading hall. So if you've liked this, you know what to do. Whack that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Bye!